Many manufacturing activities generate hazardous waste. Examples of the industries are dry cleaners, motor repair shops, hospitals, and photo processing business. Larger companies like chemical manufacturers, electroplating companies, and oil refineries will generate more hazardous waste. What are the types of waste? At the end of this lesson, you should be able to list the types of waste, describe the methods of disposal, explain waste management. Industrial and non-industrial activities will produce waste. Hazardous waste that poses danger generally exhibits one or more of these characteristics. They can be flammable, corrosive, reactive, or toxic. Substances that can be easily set fire or burned. Substances that will easily react with metal by oxidation. Substances that will react vigorously at room temperature. Substances that are harmful to our body. The activities will produce different types of waste. Click the pictures to find out about the types of waste. In the manufacturing of a computer circuit board, the production of computer chips uses acids and other caustic chemicals and solvents. Other hazardous waste are also generated in the manufacturing of fiber optics and copper wire used in electric transmission. Agricultural industries produce waste such as fluoride waste, which are byproducts of fertilizer production. Excess soluble nitrates from fertilizers may dissolve into groundwater. High levels of nitrates may cause health problems. Soluble nitrates from manure may dissolve into groundwater and contaminate drinking water wells. High levels of nitrates may cause health problems. Hospitals must be careful in disposing waste contaminated with blood and tissue. Hospital needles, scalpels, and glassware are carefully disposed of. Outdated medicine and unused drugs should be disposed as chemical waste. Medicine using radioactive isotopes for diagnosis and treatment must be disposed carefully. Household sources of hazardous waste include some paints, flammable solvents, caustic cleaners, batteries, pesticides, and medicine. Renovations of older homes may release lead-based paint and asbestos particles from walls. Hazardous and non-hazardous waste should not be mixed together with domestic waste at disposal sites. The mixing of hazardous and non-hazardous waste will cause problems and poses a health risk. Waste have to be managed properly. We will find out the different methods of waste disposal. Click the pictures to find out. Industrial and domestic waste are sent to the landfill. The waste that are biodegradable will be decomposed by microorganisms. Methane gas is one product. It is flammable. Toxic chemicals are also produced and they may seep into the underground water when it rains. Waste materials such as food, plant cuttings, and paper are organic in nature and can be recycled. These materials can be decomposed and become mulch, which can be used for agricultural purposes. Used chemicals are collected in proper containers, which are leak-proof and sealed. The containers used must be suitable with the chemical that needs to be disposed. The waste is taken to the disposal center where they are treated chemically to become less toxic. The chemical waste are buried in a special landfill or released to the environment depending on the toxicity. Recycled materials are waste that can be made into new ones. Paper products can be recycled into other things such as egg cartons and boxes. Aluminium canned drinks can be melted and formed into new ones. We can contribute towards management of waste by separating waste into the different types. Solid waste management involves the collection, transportation, separation, processing, and disposal of solid waste. Solid waste disposal has to be managed carefully in an effort to reduce their effects on human health and the environment. The global issues today are to reduce these effects and to recover resources from them. Solid waste management may differ for urban and rural areas, for residential, industrial, and commercial producers. What is the role of the public in solid waste management? We can help to conserve and preserve the environment by making sure hazardous chemicals are being disposed of properly. Separation of household waste into different types contributes towards proper disposal of waste. A small effort we take helps towards the conservation and preservation of the environment. Match the statements correctly. Click the check button to check your answer.
That's not right. Please try again. Your answer is correct.
Click on the correct answer. A special container is needed to dispose A. Food scraps, B. Plant cuttings, C. Medical substances, D. Used newspaper.
Your answer is correct.
Chemical fertilizers causes pollution because they A. Poison aquatic habitat, B. Pollute the groundwater system, C. Increase the water temperature, D. Increase the growth of algae.
Your answer is correct.
Collecting and processing of waste is part of A. Discarded, B. Recycling, C. Composing, D. Waste management.
Your answer is correct.
The following are effective waste management except A. Chemical containers, B. Open burning, C. Composting, D. Recycling.
Your answer is correct.
Medical waste that is hazardous include the following: 1. Food scraps, 2. Outdated drugs, 3. Radioactive isotopes.
Your answer is correct.
In this lesson, we learned types of waste, methods of disposal, waste management. Types of waste are industrial waste, agriculture waste, medical waste, household waste. Method of disposal are landfill, compost, recycle, waste container. Waste management is the collection, transportation, processing or disposal of waste materials. Waste disposal has to be managed carefully in an effort to reduce their effect on human health. One of the most serious industrial glass disposal problems is the disposal of used computer monitors and televisions. TV glass tubes are coated with lead oxide to protect users from radiation emissions. Lead is toxic, and the presence of lead makes it difficult to dispose the tubes in landfills. Glass recycling is the best method to overcome the problem.